So this is the corner of my room where I keep all of my makeup and beauty stuff. There's a little bit of stuff elsewhere in the apartment, but this is mainly it. It's not ideal. We're moving house soon and I would like to put a lot more of the stuff away and not just have it on shelves, but that's just what is working for me right now. I have quite a small apartment, so this is it. You'll see here I have the Ikea MALM desk, I think it's called. I will leave the name of everything below so that you know what everything is. And I also have a mirror on the top here, my makeup brushes. I have the Alex 9 drawers. I have a Perspex drawer, and then I have a shelving unit with everything on it here. So that's kind of the overview. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer to the desk now. Okay, so this desk here I've had for quite a while. I originally started off with most of my makeup in this entire drawer, but now it just contains that much. So I will bring you closer in a second. I also have this mirror here, which I keep behind that. That's for kind of plucking my eyebrows and just getting up close. My brushes, I'm not going to go into them, A, because they need a wash really badly. And, oh, hey, here's my arm and my umbrella. My brushes need a wash, so I'm not going to go into them, but I am going to do a favorite makeup brushes video pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. The holders that I have my makeup stuff in are from various different places. This silver one here is from Ikea. It's a plant pot. These are from Cocolux, Australia. They're candle holder things. This is from Mecca Maxima, and this is from Zoeva. And that's really it. They're all the same in the back as well. So yeah, if you want to see a makeup brush video, let me know and I will go more in depth in that video. Okay, so I've pulled out the drawer from the dressing table, and the first thing you can see here on the left is my single eyeshadows and some of my cream eyeshadows. So this end is high-end stuff. I have everything from Charlotte Tilbury here. This is Giorgio Armani. We have some MAC single eyeshadows that I haven't depotted. We have some Clarins singles. We have some MAC paint pots. And under here, we just have various things like NARS. I think this is Laura Mercier. We have Benefit single shadows, so just a bit of everything. I'm not going to go completely in depth into every single category because we'd be here all day. But if you would like to see any of my collection, like my bronzers or my single eyeshadows, in a singular video where I go through everything, just let me know and I can try and do that for you. Okay, so we've moved a little bit further down, and here I have my smaller eyeshadow palettes and like some of my limited edition stuff. So for instance, we have this. This is one of the Dior Christmas palettes. I also have this Guerlain Meteorites compact here because it doesn't really fit anywhere else. I love this. It's one of my most prized possessions. It's so beautiful. There's another little Bobbi Brown palette there. More Guerlain, Clarins. This is more Bobbi Brown. This is the Greige palette I recently used in a tutorial. We have the MAC Burgundy ×9. We have 3 Charlotte Tilbury palettes. These are just stunning. I'm definitely going to have to use these in a video soon. Chantecaille, some Clarins, Hourglass as well. I love this palette. And another Clarins one at the back. In the very back, I just have things like my Beauty Blender cleanser and boring stuff like that. Okay, so next drawers along are mascaras and concealers. As you can see in this drawer set, I've kind of kept everything that's really easy to store, quite small. I can just put it in a tub. These little white tubs are from Kmart. I think they're like $3 in the kitchen section or something. Okay, so we're on to mascaras. I have a bit of everything. I have so many mascaras open right now that it's kind of sinful. I have this new one from Bobbi Brown that comes out next year. I have the NARS Audacious, Lancome Grandiose. Really like this one. I've been using it a lot lately. L'Oreal Fold/Wings, Benefit, Maybelline, Laura Mercier. Just a bit of everything, everything from high to low end. I have some Stila there. I haven't used this one too much yet, but I shall soon. More Maybelline. And this is concealers here, kind of liquid tube concealers. I keep my Beauty Blender kind of beside them for blending, and you can see my Beauty Blender cleanser back here. I have a bit of everything in this drawer. I recently picked up these LA Girl ones. I have NARS, MAC, Maybelline. Oh, that's a mascara. That should be over there. Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, that's in the wrong place as well. Have some MAC highlighting pens. This concealer from L'Oreal, this is the True Match Concealer. Can you please focus? There we go. This is the True Match Concealer from L'Oreal. I really like this. I think it is so good. And also, just FYI, I'm not too impressed with the Naked Skin Concealer. I think it's a bit drying under my eyes. I'll keep testing it, and if you see me use it again, it might mean I've changed my mind. But for now, I wouldn't recommend this, actually. Unpopular opinion? Okay, so the next little section here is for thick cream concealers, lip balms and brow pomades. So I have this little concealer palette from MAC Pro, MAQ Pro. I have the MAC Full Coverage Foundation, which is basically a concealer. I have the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage, and just some more there, Napoleon, Benefit Erase Paste. Just have a little eyelash glue sticking out there as well. I have the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. Then lip balms are kind of here. I have this lip and eye balm thing from La Prairie. I have my Full Lips Enhancer, a Body Shop lip balm, some from Mecca Cosmetica. Have my Anastasia Dip Brow, my Ardell Dip Brow, a Sigma brow powder. I actually keep all of my brow stuff up beside my brushes, which I can show you in a minute. All of my brow pencils and all that. So that's that. And then here on the very end, kind of similar to the left hand side, is my single eyeshadows and cream eyeshadows, but this side is drugstore. So we have some Maybelline duos here, lots of Maybelline singles. We have the Color Tattoo Pigments, the L'Oreal L'Ombre Pure, I think it's called, Maybelline Color Tattoos, L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadows, the Maybelline Nudes Palette, some CoverGirl Bombshell Cream Shadows, and yeah, that's kind of it really. Just a little bit of everything in there. As I was saying, I keep my brow stuff here in this little brass jar up by my brushes. I have It Cosmetics brow pencils. I have the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper, MAC brow pencils, just a bit of everything really. I really like these new It Cosmetics Skinny Brow Powers. Also the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which I've loved forever. And then just some more brow gels. Okay, so I've taken you off the tripod now, so if things get a little bit shaky, I'm sorry, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to get into these drawers here. So let me bring you a bit closer. We're just finished with this section here. Okay, so on top of my Alex drawers here, I have this little setup. It's a little bit weird looking because I have this odd lipstick setup here from L'Oreal. They sent this to me recently. It says Michelle here, and inside are all of the L'Oreal Color Riche lipsticks, which I am extremely fortunate to have received. So I keep that up there because it's kind of the only place that it sits. I know it looks like it's sticking out quite oddly, but it never moves, so that's pretty cool. On the side here, I have just setting sprays like Urban Decay, Max Fix Plus, some deodorant, and just, oh, don't fall over, I've got a Clarins setting spray there as well. I got this little drawer thing off of like a cheapy website that had them on sale. I've no idea what the brand is or anything, but you can get these kind of Perspex things anywhere. I like it, but it's very hard to keep clean. I literally just wiped this down and it's already looking smudgy. They're just really like dust magnets. But the first drawer up here contains my cream eyeshadows. So we have Makeup Forever, by Terry, Nude Sticks, Clarins, NARS, a bit of everything really. Nothing majorly exciting up there. The next drawer is one of my absolute faves. This contains all of my NARS lip pencils and my Maybelline lip pencils, which are basically two of my favorite lip products ever. I adore these NARS lip pencils, and the Maybelline ones are fantastic too. These are a little bit more moisturizing, but they're both just such amazing colors, such amazing products, and really easy to carry in your bags. I highly recommend them. And I just have the little NARS pencil sharpener here in the back, so you can see there. So yeah, my collection of those is pretty big. I love them. In the next drawer is just spare brow products, so I'm not going to go into these, it's kind of boring. The next drawer is just eye pencils, nothing too exciting again. They're mostly browns and blacks with the odd bit of colour. We have Urban Decay, Stila, Clarins, NARS, Marc Jacobs, MAC, Charlotte Tilbury, Mary Kay, just a bit of everything really. Oh, and in the very back are some Kajal pencils by Maybelline and Laura Mercier. The next drawer, again, is pretty self-explanatory. It's just eyeliners. These are all of my liquid eyeliners. These two drawers don't get used quite often because I don't really wear a lot of eyeliner. I'm trying to get back into it, and I really, really like this Stila Stay All Day liner. I am terrible at liquid liner, but this looks so good on and it's really easy to use. But yeah, I've just got some from Maybelline, Estee Lauder, Eye of Horus, Ico, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Benefit coloured liners, and then these are kind of more gel liners. My favourite's definitely the Bobbi Brown gel liner. And then I just have some cake liners as well from MAC and Bobbi Brown. And then the last drawer I can't show you because this foundation doesn't come out until next year, so sorry. Okay, so now to delve into these drawers. The first drawer here is just lashes, hairbands and nail stuff. Really nothing too exciting in here. It just kind of looks a bit boring, but these are Artemis lashes. These are my favorite Socialized lashes and a backup glue. Just some nail drying stuff, nail polish remover, and some Shan XO lashes, some Ardell, and some hair clips in the back there. Next drawer is my nail polish collection, which is basically just Essie because I'm obsessed. I have Essie Mint Candy Apple on today, if you're wondering. The next drawer is primers. I'm not actually a big primer girl, but recently I got given a heap of them, so I'm going to try and use a little bit more. I do keep all of my primers in here, including eye primers. We also have some SPF in here because to me SPF is like an everyday primer, you know, because you're protecting your skin every day. Oh, I just realized this thing is in the way, sorry. Okay, so I have heaps of primers, as you can see. Some from Shu Uemura. We have Stila, Bobbi Brown, Marc Jacobs, Burberry, Clarins, Laura Mercier, Hourglass, which is one of my favorites. Then we have eye primers. We have Benefit Stay Don't Stray. We have Bobbi Brown, Laura Mercier. This is actually like a line filler, I think, from Mecca Cosmetica. Just a few other brands here like Lorac and Bare Minerals and NARS. And then we have some drugstore. We have Maybelline, L'Oreal, some Napoleon and stuff like that. And as I said, these three are SPFs here. So if there are any particular primers you see in here that you want to see used or want to know how I get along with, just let me know. I might try and do like top 5 primers or something for you if you want that. The next drawer is liquid highlighters, powder highlighters and powders. Okay, so for liquid highlighters I have Benefit, Josie Maran, we have Saint Tropez, Benefit What's Up, more Benefit, and a little sports girl cheeky thing. These powders down the center are kind of just more foundation like powders, mineral foundations. These powders here at the back are under eye setting powders from Bare Minerals. Oh, I'm so disappointed with this one actually. I need to give this one away. It is the Bare Minerals Well Rested. So many people love this and it just looks terrible on me. So terrible. I also have a Ben Nye neutral set, e.l.f. under eye setting powder, Laura Mercier under eye setting powder, which is one of my faves. And then just some more powders in the back, some spares. These are more face setting powders. We have Laura Mercier and Clinique, they're just translucent powders. We have the Maybelline Fit Me powders. We have Makeup Forever HD. We have IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores in the pressed and loose version, but the pressed version has broken, so if it looks a bit dusty in here, that's why. I have MAC Studio Fix and the NARS Crystal Translucent Powder, which is probably one of my favorites. I haven't been opening these because they all look pretty much white, but this one is just such a gorgeous powder if you don't really like powder. Then moving on down to highlighters. This drawer gets so dusty because my Mary Luminizer and my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick are broken, so I won't open those up. But in here I have my Hourglass palette, which I've used to death. I love this. So this is the newer Laura Mercier highlighting palette. What's it called? It's the Candle Glow Luminizing palette. I have Laura Mercier Indiscretion. These are Maybelline blushes that I use as highlights. I use the lighter section. I have two MAC Soft and Gentle because I'm excessive and I love this product. I have the old packaging and the new packaging. I have NARS Tribulation, which was limited edition from a while ago. This is another Laura Mercier one. See how there's loads of powder everywhere? That's from my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, which just broke everywhere. And the Mary Luminizer, like I said, this is Laura Mercier. It's called Peach Mosaic. Yeah, so that is that drawer. The next drawer is blushers and some cheek palettes. So in the back here, I have my It Cosmetics disc, just because it's so big and so hard to store, so I keep it in the back. Then I have cream blushers, which I never used to be a fan of, but I'm kind of getting a little bit more into. I have Benefit Majorette, which I really like. This one is a Stila convertible color in Gerbera. Oh god, I don't know. It's really nice. I love this Bobbi Brown cream blush. It is called a Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks in the shade Fresh Melon. Then I have a couple of Laura Mercier ones, which are gorgeous. This Clinique blush stick. Oh, these are fab. These are from Charlotte Tilbury. Look at that. It's like a shimmering blush stick. So gorgeous. This one too. Oh, just look at that. It's like a bronzing stick. Perfect for spring, summer. Then here on the right, I have some cheek palettes. So I have this limited edition NARS palette. This was from last Christmas. I really like this. I have my Hourglass blush palette, which I adore. I have the Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette, a Napoleon Perdis trio, the Sephora trio, and then this was from the Dior Christmas set. And then towards the front we just have single blushers. So I have some from Hourglass, one from MAC that hasn't been depotted. I have all of my Tarte blushes. I think Hourglass and Tarte might be my favorite blushes. I just love them. This is from Luma Cosmetics, Mary Kay, The Balm, Maybelline. These are all of my Benefit box blushes. So I have Coralista, Dallas, Rockouture, Dandelion, and Hervana, I think. Yeah. And then I have this blush from Clarins, Dior. That is the blush from Dior. It's super gorgeous. And then at the front, just a L'Oreal and a mini Too Faced blush. So this next drawer is powder bronzers, contour palettes here and here, and then cream products. So, okay, so for bronzers, I have this kind of contour duo from MAC, one from Luma Cosmetics. We have the Bobbi Brown Golden Light, which is one of my faves. We have Hoola from Benefit, another one of my faves. We have the Hourglass bronzers, which I love. I have NARS Laguna here and here. We have this Laura Mercier bronzer. Really like that one. We have this one by Maybelline, L'Oreal, and Makeup Forever. In the front here, I have a huge bronzer by Clarins, which doesn't fit anywhere else. Same from Sports Girl and Urban Decay. They just don't really fit anywhere else. I have a Alamasca one as well. These are the contour palettes by Maybelline and L'Oreal. And then I have a little Studio 10 contour kind of highlight palette as well. This in the back here is just limited edition packaging from one of my NARS lip pencil things. So that hasn't got anything in it. I just don't want to throw it away. In the very back here are my contour palettes. So I have this MAC Cream Color Base contour palette, highlight and contour. I have the It Cosmetics My Sculpted Face, the Kat Von D Shade and Light, the Astralis AC on Tour, the Models Prefer one, the Laura Mercier one, which is cream, and also the Cover FX cream one. And then in this little tub here, I have cream bronzing products. So we have the LA Girl cream bronzer or concealer. We have the Tarte The Sculptor. This is a Bobbi Brown foundation in a very dark color for like cream bronzing. We have this one from Givenchy. We have Laura Mercier, YSL, and Burberry. And then I just have to show you this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury x Norman Parkinson highlight and bronze cream palette. It's just so gorgeous. I love it. The next drawer down is foundation, which is definitely one of my biggest hoarding drawers. I just have so many foundations because it's one of my favorite products. So we have a bit of everything here. We have Makeup Forever, we have Benefit, MAC, Chanel, Givenchy, NARS. These are all Laura Mercier. We have Clarins, Giorgio Armani, Cover FX, YSL, Clinique, Hourglass. These are all Smashbox Studio Skin because I love that. Arbonne, Rimmel, Max Factor, L'Oreal. I've kind of tried to keep them in brands and then drugstore as well. More Rimmel, Bourjois Happy Life, Maybelline, L'Oreal, CoverGirl. These are all like BB creams from like by Terry. Vichy. We have this foundation. It is the Caviar foundation from La Prairie. It is so expensive, but oh my god, it's amazing. And there's a concealer in the top as well. Then I have this Lancome one. And yeah, that's kind of a good overview. These are the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And then I just have a couple of CC creams and the Naked Skin foundation back there because they don't stand upright in this drawer. I can't close this drawer if they do. So yes, the very bottom drawer is jewelry. So I'm just going to show you the second last drawer. This is makeup or eyeshadow palettes, not makeup palettes. And it has a bit of everything in here. I have this palette which is kind of messy, but it has everything from Ofra Cosmetics to MAC to Mary Kay. I have the It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palettes. I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. The Stila in the Light palette. This is a limited edition palette by Shiseido. Ooh, this one is really new. I haven't really used it that much, but I really like it. It's the Stila Spirit palette. Look at that. Pretty. Then we have some Shu Uemura. These are Laura Mercier Christmas last year palettes. This is a Bobbi Brown palette. Gorgeous. I have the typical Naked palettes 1, 2, and 3. I have the Lorac Pro here, a couple of Zoeva palettes, and just a spare palette on the end. Then these are just packaging for my Nude Sticks products and also my Bobbi Brown eyeshadow casings. And then I have the Urban Decay Vice palette. Oh, it's all messy, sorry. At least it's being used. And then I just have a couple of Benefit palettes back there. And this Crown Brush concealer palette, which I don't use very often, but it's good to have the colours. So just keep it back there. And these are some mini palettes actually. This is Benefit and these are Eye of Horus. Yeah, they just fit nicely there. They don't fit in my dressing table drawer, so I just keep them there. Okay, we're on to the final bit of my collection, which is my lipsticks. I did a huge clear out on these recently, so I've tried to keep it to a minimum, even though this looks very excessive. The rest of these shelves are hair products and tanning products and stuff like that, so I will go into those another time if you want, but I'm not going to include them in this video because it will just be too long. So let's go a bit closer. So here you can see that I've kind of kept themes in each of these lipstick holders. This one here is golds and reds and lip balms. In the back it's black and silver and purple and stuff like that. That's how I like to store my makeup, I don't know. I think I got these holders on eBay. They can be found if you just type in acrylic lipstick holder. So yeah, I have a lot of lipstick here, but I love and adore all of them. I got rid of, I think, over 50 or 60 lipsticks recently. So this is like a very small edit of what I could have, but I've kept just the special stuff. So in the front here we have some of the Rouge Eclat by Clarins, the Clarins lip oils, all of the Clarins Instant Light lip balms, a Too Faced melted lipstick, which I'm really enjoying, these Jurlique Hydra glosses, a Estee Lauder lipstick. We have 2 Hourglass lipsticks here, and we just have some random ones in the back here. These are Napoleon Paradis and the Benefit lip balms. In behind that one we have lots of different kind of brands. We have Guerlain, we have more Clarins, Illamasqua, Suco. These are my MAC lipsticks here. I only have about 10. We have Dior, we have Chantecaille there. This is Napoleon. These are all Urban Decay, and these are Zoeva. And these are It Cosmetics here. and this one is Clinique. Of course, if there is any collection you would like to see swatched, I can try that, but I don't really have like the biggest collection. This stand here at the moment is one of my absolute favorite things. It's just my most prized, loved high-end lipsticks, and I just love it. And I've also just popped in the NARS Hot Sand collection as well, which is out in stores from the 26th of December. I just have it here because I'm trying to review it at the moment and try it out, so it just keeps it out on display for me. It has a multiple, some blushes and bronzers and stuff, and some of the dual intensity eyeshadows, and a brush, and lip glosses and lipsticks and everything, which of course when you put them beside each other spell out NARS and just makes my life. But I won't go too much into those because they will be in another video or blog post. I'll just get into the rest. So this one here is by Dior. This is just stunning. I absolutely adore luxury lipsticks because it makes you feel so special, and it's just so nice to have for yourself. These are the Tom Ford Lips and Boys collection that was out over the Christmas and the holidays. They're just gorgeous. Oh, I love them so much. This is a mini YSL one that I love, and two of my YSL Rouge Volupes. These are from the Bobbi Brown Luxe Lip Color range. These are Charlotte Tilbury. Love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I'm so obsessed with them right now. And I also have a little mini Charlotte one here at the back that I just kind of squish in there. Then these are NARS lipsticks at the back, another favorite of mine. This one here is from the Audacious collection and has been used to death. It is the shade Barbara, and it's just so perfect. We have a Givenchy lipstick here, which is, again, the packaging is just insane. We have a YSL lip oil, and this is from Shu Uemura from the Maison Kitsune collection. It's like a liquid lipstick kind of lip gloss hybrid thing. Okay, I'm just going to move this out of the way so you can see what's in the back. Okay, so I'm going to pull this forward. This is just a stationery organizer from like Kmart, but I find it really handy for these kind of size products. So in the front I have my lip liners because I use them so much. I'm obsessed with MAC lip liners right now. I have all of the regular ones that everyone has. I have Whirl, I have Soar, I have Boldly Bare, Auburn, stuff like that. I also have some from L'Oreal, NARS, Makeup Store. This is MAC Boldly Bare. Urban Decay do some fab, like really strong colored ones. This one here is from It Cosmetics. Just lots of different ones. And these are just some drugstore lipsticks. We have CoverGirl, Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvets, which are my fave. These are Rimmel, L'Oreal, and these are liquid lipsticks here. This one is from Kat Von D. In the back there, I just have a heap of lip glosses from MAC, Gerard Cosmetics, stuff like that. I have the Maybelline Colour Elixirs here in the back, which I love. And on the right hand side, I just have chubby stick type things. So I have Unique chubby sticks, these Tarte ones, Maybelline, Perfect Cosmetics, Bourjois, just a little bit of everything. And I find this kind of stationery organizer just stores them perfectly. So that is that. We'll put that back in. On the very end here at the front, I just have a couple of Max Factor lipsticks here and here, and then the rest is kind of lip balm, lip gloss. This is the Santa Baby from Lush. This is a lip scrub from Frank Body, and some Benetint's. Nothing too exciting about that. Okay, so this is another kind of exciting one. I have some MAC lip and eye palettes there. I have Laura Mercier lipstick. These are all Laura Mercier. Everything from here back to this one, all Laura Mercier. I really love their lipsticks. I have just a random Burberry one here at the front, which is gorgeous. That is so, so pretty. I have some Marc Jacobs lip glosses, a Laura Mercier lip gloss, some Laura Mercier lip paints, which are kind of like liquid lipsticks. I have some Marc Jacobs lipsticks. I have Kat Von D lipsticks, which are all the minis except for one large one. These came in a Christmas set, and also the Marc Jacobs ones that came in a Christmas set too. So I love all of those. Really nice formulas. I just like to keep all those nicely together, especially the Laura Mercier ones. And then, as you've probably seen just here at the back, this is something very new and very exciting. Probably one of my most prized possessions. I recently met Francois Nars, the owner of Nars, and he gave me this palette and he signed it for me. It says, to Michelle, with lots of love, Francois Nars, Sydney 2015. Words cannot describe how excited this made me. And inside is a heap of blushes and the highlights. So if you'd like to see me use this in a tutorial or something, I can, but to be honest, I don't really want to use it because it's so special, but I probably will because I don't want to waste it. Talk about cool. So I don't like to put that away in my palette drawer. I like to keep it here so I can just kind of see it every day.